This is not the first story. It is a series of the stories. So Pakistan is under the burden of the Chinese debt.
But to blame it on China is completely absurd.
Kenya's debt dilemma. One, we have to understand it is not a Chinese problem.
And as I already mentioned, so most of the money came as a swap. So they are the reserve in Pakistani bank just to help Pakistan to avoid the default. And other money is also coming to the concessional loans in different chapters, which is they are helping Pakistan to avoid the default. But our real problem is the foreign debt from the Western financial institutions, which are causing real problem for us right now. And Pakistan is unable to pay back them because they were the loans which were given on high percentages also. And some loans were high percentages. Like when we talk the private debt from the Western countries or Western institutions, they are the higher rates. Then Pakistan also sold our bonds in the Western markets. That is also at the higher rate. So the Western countries debt is really causing problem for Pakistan. But China is trying to help us to create economic opportunities. Economic opportunity means you will have more financial resources, more revenue, which will definitely help to avert our debt crisis. So they are not in a position to lecture any countries, leave alone the China. China is helping the world in building the better tomorrow and bringing the world together for the community with a shared future.
Our sector was starved of a number of things. Number one was liquidity, because the rupee-dollar parity changed very significantly. You can describe it as a perfect storm. But to blame it on China is completely absurd. China has been working with Pakistan to resolve our economic issues sustainably.
Kenya's debt dilemma. One, we have to understand it is not a Chinese problem. It is not a China problem thing. China thought that it is also very important to give African countries time to actually invest more and stabilize things. Because right now, what has happened is that we started repaying our debts for the SGR in 2020. The government is now able to reap the impacts of the SGR and slowly is on the right track in terms of its debt sustainability for the SGR. And of course, when time comes, and especially now we have a new government, we are going to be able to start on the second leg of the SGR.